going in on that EU, where the Polish president handed his power over to the Belgian president, which you got that B sign up?
That's that one accord.
Which Belgium is part of that Germania Minor head, all right? So Esau, the so-called white man, has a system, and this is how it's set up, with 7 heads, 10 horns, and America, the whore that rides the beast, rules the world with that beast. But soon, this beast is gonna attack that whore, which every day EU is always talking shit about America, starting with Great Britain. Brother, can you grab a Revelation 13?
Let's start
Verse 1.
This is Revelation.
Hold that up. Grab that 13:1, and then we'll go on to that 17. Because it tells you over and over about this beast system. Because we're talking about the end, about how Jacob's going to be chipped and forced to take that chip and eventually nuclear destruction. Well, it's all because of this beast.
Yo. This is Revelation 13:1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea.
Right, and the brother just got that. The sand of the sea means the prophet was an Israelite. John the Revelator was an Israelite.
Yep. And saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns.
Right, because they have authority. The wicked rule the world in wickedness.
And upon his heads the name of blasphemy.
Right, starting with Greek, Roman, German, American, those are all lies, including white. Them calling themselves white, that's a lie.
That's what the word blasphemy means, is lie.
Right,
aliases.
including this blasphemy. This is the biggest blasphemy.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
That shit is sick. Oh man, I went to this. Y'all brothers know what Carmen City is?
Yeah.
So a bunch of Northern Kingdom out there, right?
Yeah.
So I took this delivery out there
It's
one
called
day.
shitty out
Yeah, that's what it smelled like out there too. I went to this Jake house. He had ordered some shit, and I went to the house. I'm talking about as soon as he opened the door, this motherfucker was like, when I opened the door, I just like glanced in the house, and he was just sitting on the wall, a big ass Caesar Borgia on the wall, and he Jake, bro, like Jake.
Yep. And I
Jake
bet you
Dome,
called
man.
himself
He's
Hispanic,
heavy in
Latino,
Yup.
right? And what does that go back to? Esau.
Yup. Jake gone, man. I seen that. I like that's the biggest fucking Caesar Borgia I seen outside of a Israelite camp. That's
Yep.
the biggest fuck.
And that's why Esau has to face great wrath, because what has he done to our people? Yeah, our people sinned and went off.
But Esau keeps pushing it on.
Right.
He don't tell him no, stop doing
No,
this.
no.
Keep doing it. That's what he keeps
Matter of
telling
fact, they got a problem. They got a problem when we condemn this image.
Right.
Instead of agreeing and say, oh well, yeah, you know, I agree that his image don't matter.
you know what they say?
If an image
If you
didn't
think
matter,
his image don't matter, you should be preaching to them too.
yeah, why do you set up an image if his
Why did
image
you
don't
change
matter?
it?
And when we condemn that, they'll look at us like, how dare you?
They
How-
think
you know what I'm saying?
they think we're the devil, you know, with that. But that's how you know we're the prophets.
Yeah, one of my
You know?
neighbors, man, has a big ass Statue of Liberty in his front yard.
Yeah.
What the hell would entice you to even buy that?
You know, and that shows he's an
Edomite
Edomite in
pride.
the spirit.
Yeah,
Or is he a
Edomite
Jake?
pride.
It's probably a Jake. There's a lot
He
of
could be
Jakes in that
Jake, bro.
neighborhood.
Because I guarantee you go to New York and nothing but Jake's up there. Take a picture. Like right now, if you see the Christmas trees and shit, Jake's right there, man, with his woman. You know?
How you doing?
Go ahead, brother. Go one more verse.
Going on, verse 2.
Yeah, some milk.
Revelation 13 and
Genesis
2.
4.
And the beast which I saw
You can just start at 1.
was like unto a leopard.
Right, starting with Alexander the Greek. All right, so this head began with Greek. All right, Greece, which really the true name of the people were Yawan, which were Japhetic.
So, simpler, they were Hawaiians.
Right.
So-called Hawaiians.
Right.
So, okay, you know.
And Aboriginal.
motherfuckers lazy.
Those
Yeah,
Aboriginals.
Yeah. Niggas lazy. I'm like, oh, they was Japhetic.
Yeah,
Well,
Samoans.
look it up. Samoa.
Yeah.
Like a Troy
The
Polamalu. He was a
Islanders.
Jake.
And you know, actually, if you ever watch the movies with like Australia, they speak just like Hawaiian people. They're
Yeah.
like, "What's up, eh?"
Yeah.
You know, they got the same meaner.
They're the same people.
Yeah, they got a little bit more flavor than than Esau for damn sure.
Oh yeah.
Everybody got more
They,
salt.
they love that pork, though.
And
Them
Israel's
motherfuckers,
mixed in there.
They eat a
you
whole
know?
bunch of pork.
You got Israelites mixed up amongst all of the nations, even
God.
amongst Esau.
Yup.
You know, look at Drake. His father was a Judite and his mom's a Amalek.
Amalekite, yup.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. He actually calls himself
That's why,
Jewish.
that's why that nigga so wicked, man.
Yeah.
Why you think that nigga on top? Because he cleave onto his mother's side.
That's a Judite.
That wicked, man.
Yeah. Or look at Rock, Dwayne Johnson. His father's a Judite, and then his mother's Japhet.
Japhite.
Yeah.
He think he a Japhite.
Yeah, he claims a
Yo,
Japhetic.
That's why he's so big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga huge.
Going on verse 2.
Oh, one more. That football player you were talking about the other day with the split teeth.
Oh, Strahan.
Yeah, did you see his daughters? He has twins. They got the look of a Judite, but the pale skin like a
Oh yeah, I
Edomite.
saw that. I saw his
Yeah.
twins.
Oh, you got a Edomite wife?
Yeah, he had an ex-wife that was Edomite. He has twins out of her. Bro, they got the kinky hair, but then they pale like a
They're
Edomite.
like red too.
Yeah. What they call him, yellow bones?
Hey, look at fucking Blake Griffin's son.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin, dad's a Levite, but his wife is a Edomite. Then you get Blake Griffin,
Right.
that look like he lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Can't tell what the fuck he is. Then look at his son, man. But all that goes back to Blake Griffin's dad, who's a Levite. So Blake Griffin's son is a Levite, man.
Right. So
You
that
see?
shamefacedness, it didn't just happen in the 1600s. It's been going on since
It's gonna go on.
Egypt, Babylon. Because Joseph, he had a wife from in Egypt.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
it's gonna go on to you. How much I take us up out of here?
Yep. And really, we're gonna take them as concubines too.
We ain't gonna.
But we ain't gonna be having that confusion of face come out of them, or shame face, I should
They
say.
ain't have no kids.
No, because we'll be able to have the control of that spirit.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be able to enjoy a concubine of another nation, but you won't be impregnating.
Hey, ain't gonna be no Israelites born in no heathen nations in the
No,
kingdom, man.
no. But
All
we'll still be
pure
enjoying
baby.
those heathen women.
Bro, this is an Israelite right here. That's my brother's son, bro.
See, and that's one generation, bro.
Put on the camera.
Yeah, show it on
Even
camera.
blue eyes, bro.
That's an Issachar right there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Issachar. Look at
Gadite.
that
Gadite.
boxer. What's his
Gadite?
name?
Oh, my bad.
No, it's
Canelo.
all right.
Canelo.
Yep.
But he looks.
He's literally the description of an Edomite,
Red hair, everything.
That's a
Yeah.
Jake.
but you can see by his flavor that he's a Jake.
My bad, right? We'll be off topic.
No, but it's all good. It all needs to come out.
It's going on. Revelation 13 and 2. Continuing where I left off, it says, and his feet were like the feet of a bear.
Right, Russia, who's going to destroy Esau's rulership. All right, because they don't want to get down with the beast. That's why they had the Cold War. The USSR was that because if you go into the World War I, World War II, it was these heads fighting amongst each other. And what it was America was supposed to rule the West. Germany under Hitler was supposed to rule Europe, and then Japan was supposed to rule the East. But America allowed Hitler to do what he did, Japan, and then what happened? America came in, conquered Germany, and then nuked Japan,
Yeah.
backstabbing them all. So now that's why Russia and America has never got along because of that betrayal. That's why Russia is hoping to get a chance.
Esau's nature.
Russia would have did the same goddamn thing anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
the Japanese
Edomites,
too.
yeah.
Japanese
They're
too.
just mad because America got it at first.
And really, American Edomites are the worst Edomites.
Yeah, bro, my goodness.
Yeah, they were sent here because they didn't even want them over there.
Hey, I'm trying. Hey, like when I was in the I was stationed in Japan, man. So you got a lot of different nations over there on that military base. But you can just see the fucking pride of Esau and these people different like in these different countries. Like the disrespect they show for the people of these countries, bro, is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, America's
like,
the most proud Edomite there.
Like,
is.
bro, it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
It's sickness sometimes. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Just like all out here, just causing that type of ruckus.
That's why it ain't gonna be nothing to marvel at when this beast turns around and says, you know what, let's just eat this bitch.
Yeah,
Because the
fuck
thing
this.
is, those Ammonites, they peaceful people. But you got Esau, they starting fights in bars and shit. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
This drunk ass, brash Edomites, like you would find out here on goddamn 16th Street somewhere, drunk as fuck, fight like just causing all type of hell, man.
And they show that in those movies. If you ever watch the movies where they have soldiers in other countries,
Yep.
what are they
Yep.
doing? They're just causing chaos.
causing hell, man.
I saw a documentary on Vietnam, and they thought they were the saviors over there. And he said, when we were over there, we were just creating more Viet Cong. Because they were raping the women, killing the men.
Hey, they do the same shit to the parents. He had a fucking soldier. He got so drunk, he drove up on the fucking sidewalk and running people over, bro.
Right? Right?
That's what these damn devils do.
That's why Iran and all these other countries, Russia, they don't want America.
God, they want to get the fuck up out their country,
Yeah,
man.
there's no moral principles with Americans. You know, there's nothing holy with them.
God.
You know? Is that the second verse?
That's sacred to the Edomite.
Yeah.
Finishing it off, Revelation 13 and 2, it says, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion.
Right, Great Britain. And what's happening with Boris Johnson right now? He's talking all kinds of mad shit about America, about NATO and EU. That's why he got Brexit. He wants to come out of the EU, which this beast is made up by the EU, which is the financial setup of Esau, and NATO, which is the military setup. All right?
Fucking Jesus, man. I got trumpet.
And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority.
Right, which was that ancient pagan Roman Empire. They set it up just like that. That's why it's in the image of a dragon.
America wouldn't be shit without these nations underneath it, man.
And you know where they show this setup? American Me. That's why that movie's called American Me. If you go into the Mexican Mafia,
Yeah.
it was set up with 7 heads that ruled the prisons gangs.
And the reason the beast is red, man, is because all these nations are ran by Edomites, man.
Right.
But I got a piece up for you real quick.
Good up.
This is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy
Right.
have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
Right, the
Yep.
EU.
And
Yup,
be aware of
yup,
this
yup.
demon coming
Yup.
up on you to the other side.
Have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is
Right.
none understanding in him.
And what are they doing? They're dropping the petrodollar,
Yup.
which is in fact the US dollar.
Still making deals with Iran behind America's back.
Right, Russia. There's a pipeline that goes from Russia to Germany right now, and America's putting sanctions on EU because they're getting oil from Russia,
Yup.
and America don't dig it. So now what do? They put sanctions on them.
Yup. You said put sanctions on the EU, right?
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, because the German, they got a pipeline literally that goes across the sea right here. See, you got it right here, the map. They could go right from Russia, right into Germany. You know, right there across the Baltic Sea.
And the thing is, America can't make no money off of that, so they don't want it to happen.
Gone.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If America can't make no money off of it, they don't want no deals going on.
That's why they
wanna be
left
the
Syria.
middleman.
That's why they left Syria. Trump said himself, there's no money there. They destroyed everything.
That's why they took the oil.
Yeah. Go ahead, Doc. Get that.
Kind of like
oh.
the brothers bringing out about the dragon, you know, because Jacob and Esau were brothers. So this is what the prophet Job had to say about the dragon. He said, this is Job 30 and 29. I am a brother to dragons and a companion to owls. And Esau is that dragon.
Right? He's known as the Leviathan, that crooked serpent. That's why in Genesis there was a snake, and Esau was that snake. He had melanin. He was a dark-skinned man. But in fact, brother, you want to grab that Genesis 4? He was a wicked person, even though he had melanin. Even though he had skin color, he was wicked as hell.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain and said, I have gotten a man from Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai.
Right.
And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground.
Right. So those men were reincarnated back as Jacob and Esau. Esau is Cain, and Jacob is Abel.
Yup.
And their father, which was Adam, was Yahushai, which was Isaac.
And he coming back to
Take it
once
all
again.
back.
Once again. God, want to keep going?
Yeah, brother.
Genesis 4 and 3. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
And see, so he's a profane person. It was already set up with Adam that there had to be bloodshed for sin, right? To sacrifice an animal.
Cain come with that whack ass fruit sacrifice.
Right.
Salad.
You could. Oh, God loves everybody.
Most high fruit salad.
Yeah. Just give to the church. Give to the
Esau.
church.
That's
I know
spirit.
you want the blood, Lord, but I got some grapes.
Yeah.
That's how Esau's spirit.
And it ain't the best. You know, it ain't the
Cutting
best.
corners.
That's what I'm saying. He probably some bruised, sour grapes and shit.
Hey, man, even out of the meat, he wanted that without blemish, man.
I actually heard an Edomite break this down, and they said what it was, he ate a grape before he gave it to the Lord.
Man, the most I want,
You know?
man, the most I want, he wants
Yeah,
that
their
blood,
doctrine's
man.
all fucked up.
Yeah. They said, oh, you're supposed to give the first, and he took a bite of the
Because
grape.
they think when you offer the first fruits, it's talking about the first of everything you have, man.
Yeah.
And the most I want the first of your fatlings,
Firstborn
man.
son.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be of your own. That's why Yahushua started whipping the people in the temple. because they were buying animals. It wasn't even of their herd. They would go up there and, here you got vendors and shit
Yeah.
selling shit. They
Making
would buy a
merchandise
dove.
Making merchandise and shit in the
Yeah.
temple, man.
Yep.
So verse 4, and Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and the fat thereof. And Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai had respect unto Abel and to his offering.
Right, just like us right now. Yahweh is having respect unto us, and he's really despising Esau and his little false prophet bullshit.
Yep. Verse 5, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell.
Hey, Romans 9:13. That's why these Edomites come up mad.
Yeah,
Why you mad, Esau?
I know why you mad.
You don't. In reality, he don't want nothing with Yahweh.
God. That's why he pushed the shit he pushed in the earth, all this perverseness and wickedness, because Esau don't want nothing to do with righteousness.
Right.
Man.
He sold his birthright.
Yup.
He hated
He
it.
despised his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to keep going?
Keep going, brother. I want the point where he killed his brother.
Okay, come on. In verse 6, and Yahweh Shemiah Shai said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted?
See, and so Yahweh gave both of them opportunity to
Because they
do
knew the
right.
right way to do.
Yeah.
Esau know the right thing to do.
Right.
He
You
gave
see?
him opportunity. but
Because
it
his
was
father
still-
Adam knew what to
It
do.
was
God.
still ordained, though, even
Just
when-
like-
before the babies did good or evil.
Kind of just like what? Isaac knew what to do.
Right.
Jacob and Esau know what to do.
Right. And
Through faith.
Jacob, Esau knew he sold his birthright.
Yeah, and then lied about it.
Right. And he despised his brother because of the blessing of his father.
You mad at me because you sold me some shit that you know what I'm saying, you should have kept for yourself. What you mad at me for?
Yeah.
Nigga, you weren't that hungry.
That's them like today selling you something, finding out it's worth a lot of money, then trying to track you down. Hey,
Hey man, you gotta get that back.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want
Yeah.
to give it back. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you know, in Colorado right now, under Esau's wicked system, is there a verbal contract still? And this is a verbal contract. Literally, that's what it was. It's written now, but before it was verbal.
But shit, it was in the heavens before it was on the earth.
Right?
Genesis 4 and 7. If thou doest well, shalt thou be not accepted. And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire,
Right. So Jacob's desire would be after Esau.
and thou shalt rule over him.
Right? And that shows that we would be under Esau. Why? Because we sinned. But now Jacob is all fucked up because Esau won't let us go. Instead of telling us we're the Hebrew Israelites and letting us go back to our promised land, what does he do? He puts himself up over there and calls themselves Jewish and tells us, oh, we're Gentiles and we're slaves over
Oh,
here.
he's-
Obey your
Hey, and
master.
he uses this building to to enforce that wickedness. He puts our people in court. I mean, in prisons, where they serve nothing but pork. You know,
Yo,
that's
it-
what I was just told.
He gonna take the birthright back by
All
force.
kinds.
Yeah. And
all
really,
the
this
meals
is
are
supposed
pork.
to be Esau's kingdom right here.
This is
Sodomizing.
it.
Yeah, we were supposed to go back to Israel, but they took and put that bastard in Ashdod.
God.
It's it. But the thing is, two kingdoms can't rule at the same time, man. So Esau has to go. He has to go, man.
Hey, what is it? Revelation 13:9, brother?
Yep. So let me see. Verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his
And
brother
the field,
and slew him.
The field is the world. And what's he do? He rise up against his brother and killed him. What's going to happen now? Again, it's going to repeat itself. And Esau's finding out the truth. And he's going to rise up against his brother
And tried to slay him, man.
and try to slay him with this beast. Why? Because he don't want to go into slavery. Like remember
And
that
his pride
video?
also, his pride.
That dude that Edomite put on that nun gown? And he was going berserk.
Oh yeah, it's my.
He's like, I ain't going to slavery under you, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's in a nun suit and shit.
You ain't nothing but a nigger.
Yeah.
I'm a white man. I'm like, God damn, Esau, you hurt.
That's why he's gonna get that gun. He's gonna get that gun.
And that's what's coming for you Jakes, man.
Yeah.
All you hard-headed ass niggas out there that don't want to take heed.
Were,
Alright.
were they not raping Jake when they were enslaving him?
Yup. Butt
You know?
breaking, man.
Butt breaking him.
Butt breaking them. Right
They're
in
gonna
front
do
of his
that same
family,
shit.
in front of the whole congregation of Israelites, man.
A lot of these U.S. military men, when they go over there to the other countries, they rape the men. I was watching a story on a lot of those Arabs. They said the soldiers will go in there,
In the
kick the
prisons?
door in.
Yup.
Oh no, they said when they were sacking the house,
Oh, see.
they'll pull him out in front of everybody at like 3 a.m. They'll rape him in front of the mom, the daughter, everything, and then let the guy go. And then that's why these Muslims are fucking blowing themselves up. Because they lost everything, including their manhood.
Yeah.
Guantanamo Bay, remember they had those pictures of those military soldiers molesting the
Yeah.
men.
Yeah, my dad was telling me a story where they had a sniper that was aiming down, and that was like a you know like a dude like an adult, you know, in his 30s or whatever.
Yeah.
Was out there with a gun, and the sniper took him out. And then his son came out and saw the dad dead right there, and saw you know that a sniper had grabbed him, so he grabbed the gun, and you know, of course, that's just your natural instinct. That's your daddy that just got blasted down in front of you. And then they blasted the little kid, and then the grandpa came out and picked. He just killed 3 generations, man.
It's an endless cycle, and that's why those fucking Arabs
Stink
over
that
there.
bloodline.
Yep.
That's why these Arabs over there are raising their kids up to be fucking suicide bombers to fight against you Edomites, man.
Look at
You're
right now
slaying
in
them, man.
London, bro.
God.
They're blowing shit up right now. Actually, right now.
Hong Kong.
Yeah,
So
they're
that
blowing
shows you
shit.
that Esau.
Hey, but that's what happens when you try to bear arms to get the kingdom.
Yup.
Stupid
See?
ass. Just like
But-
that. Remember that Ishmaelite was
Yeah,
trying to
why
tell
don't
us
you-
to.
why don't you guys just
yeah.
fight?
Yeah, I remember that.
Why don't you
Why'd
guys just fight? We fought. Nigga,
And
you
what
ain't-
was
you
he
ain't-
covered in?
God, you ain't the
Gap?
chosen people though.
Yeah, what are you doing over here, man?
Yeah, why are you getting educated by Esau
So
if you're
I'm saying,
winning?
we fought for the land. Nigga, that ain't your land anyway.
You're
We're
not
supposed-
even in the right land.
You don't have a power, man. You have no God. We're the ones who serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And he told us to wait patiently upon him until he rises up to the praise. So we're not gonna fight. We're gonna do what we're doing and push this word in the spirit, man.
Right.
That's why they got to be relearned, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Esau knows this. This is why he has to come down with great wrath. Revelation 12:12.
Con.
But I'll get that 13 there.
This is Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Go on, brother.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right? And patience means long suffering. We don't believe in the gun. We don't believe in destroying ourselves to get a point across.
God, like
not-
our forefather David, he didn't believe in the armor. He believed in Yahweh.
Yeah. Nor are we suicidal though.
That
We're,
ain't our
you
blessing,
know,
man.
we're not suicidal nor homicidal.
Con.
We're sacrificial.
Con. We lambs, man.
Biblical.
Con.
Keep going, brother.
Going on verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up from the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Right? America. The Republic and the Democrat.
God.
Republic actually means God of the public, and Democrat is demon, a public of demons.
And then, say what? He had 2 horns as a lamb. He come with that soft, docile spirit.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we're here for the people. We're
Oh,
gonna do
what
this
Trump
for
said.
America. Oh,
Yeah.
make America great again. But he spoke as a dragon, man.
Yeah.
God.
They're ruthless, man. Draconian laws, all that shit is going on here, man. You see?
That's why Drake, it actually means dragon.
Yup.
Verse 12. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
That pagan Roman Empire.
And that's a spirit because
Yep.
that fast shot up here on this building over here, that goes back to the ancient Roman Empire.
Oh
Then
yeah.
then
Where,
when you go-
where they stuck them together.
Yup, then
Get
when you
those
go
on
to this
camera.
building right here, it's the same fucking thing, man.
Yep.
This whole place is built up and fashioned after the ancient Roman Empire.
Hey, so I was watching a video, and I don't know if you brothers got it, but I put it on the group chat, and you had there were it was that one with Morgan Freeman talking about like finding God or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I seen that. I watched
But
that.
there was that part on there, man, where they were talking about the Book of Revelations.
666.
Yeah, and well, no, not that one, but the chick was on there saying that and it was funny too. Was even a woman was able to understand this.
Oh
man.
yeah, where they said it was narrow.
Yeah, no, not that one. They were they're just talking about Rome.
Yeah.
They were saying that in the Book of Revelation, it was clear that they were targeting Rome as the wicked.
Yeah.
But yet this shows you that the beast was wounded, but yet lived, man. So 2 + 2 = 4. You know, this tells you that enemy that was clearly shown to you in the Book of Revelation, man, is still here today.
Still here. Look at the infrastructure, man. Look at the architecture. It's the
Yeah,
same.
I was like, man, how the hell even this woman could get it, man? You got
God.
2/3 niggas can't even understand this.
Look at the architecture of their government buildings, man. It lets you know what spirit these people come in. It's,
Oh, yeah.
it's the Edomites, man.
Oh, yeah.
This shit
Petra,
goes all the way back
Petra,
to
Rome.
There you go.
You got that Genesis 4 story?
America.
Yeah, I got it.
Get that one last verse after that.
Let me bring this out real
Go ahead,
quick.
Doc.
This is the
Because that
dealing-
shows his spirit right there.
This is how the Esau's going to come down on you 2/3, you know. And spake, this is 1 Maccabees 1:30. And spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit.
Uh-huh.
For when they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sore and destroyed much people of Israel.
There you go.
Esau to the
And that was what? The Greeks, all right, which is one of the heads. Then we were talking about the Romans, which
Which one of the heads?
when Yahushua was crucified, it was under Pontius Pilate and Herod, which was a Roman and a Greek. And really, America's set up in the same way. You got a president and a vice president.
Because the thing is, the Roman and the Greek, it's all here, man, because it's the same people ruling, man.
Yeah. And even the vice president, he has a Roman haircut. That's called
That's
a Roman
Caesar.
cut. Yeah, it's
Because
Caesar
Caesar.
cut.
And a lot of you Jakes get that shit. A lot of you Jakes get that shit. Let me get a dark Caesar, man.
Yeah.
That shit fashioned after them goddamn Edomites, man.
Even Trump, he's a German, and the name Germania actually goes back to a Roman soldier,
See?
a Roman Caesar.
I'll start with I got some more.
Kind of.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 9. And Yahweh said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper?
Hey, what do they say now? Where's the Israelites?
Yeah.
I know
I
not.
don't know. We don't know.
There's only the Jewish over there.
The Israelites are done. The Israelites are done away with.
Yeah, they lie out their teeth, bro. They're a fork-tongued devil.
You want to keep going? Verse 10. And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground.
Right, and what did? They kill us,
Yep.
you know? And they-
Continually, man.
And that's what testifies against them. They don't realize it because they really don't have no spiritual understanding.
Yup.
But every one of us that they kill only condemns them. So really, it's a good thing they behead us.
Look at how America was established, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm talking about not. We can deal with our slave trade later.
Yeah.
Look how this country was gotten, man, by rape, robbery, and murder, man. They had to kill millions upon millions of Northern Kingdom Israelites to establish this country, man.
And then the Southern Kingdom, when they brought them through, that's why the sharks actually.
they still follow that same path.
Yeah, because they were throwing them overboard.
That's how many Israelites was dying in that middle passage, man. That the fucking mindset of the sharks, even it was born in these sharks
Right there.
to follow that same path, that same path, because that's how many Israelites was dying, and that's how good they was eating off of our bodies, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
you could eat.
I'm talking about that was centuries ago that happened.
And that's not even talking about Greek and Rome.
kind.
Because Rome, they were burning us and hanging us at the stake, feeding us to lions.
They would do some shit called Roman candles, where they would take jakes and put them on stakes and burn them in their gardens during their garden parties, man. So you would have a bunch of white people out here in the goddamn garden having a garden party, and you would have Israelites being burnt at the stake, lighting the garden door, man.
Yep.
Roman candles,
And
man.
now they shoot them off on
4th of
Independence Day.
Yeah.
And New Year's.
In celebration of their freedom, they're shooting Roman candles
Brother, grab that,
in memory of burning Jacob at their garden parties.
Come on, man. These people are wicked as fuck, man.
Yeah, and it's clear who they are.
Yeah. You can tell the spirit, man, because
You brought up the German, Trump being German. Well, Lord Rothschild, the first guy on that picture, that's what that means. Roth in German is red child. Telling you he's Esau.
Yeah, the Rockefellers are the American Rothschilds.
God.
That's all it is. They're the same people that rule the world. That's why the Civil War, they called it brother against brother.
it was making profit on both sides, man.
Yeah, it was the French and the British, and they were being funded
Same
by the
people.
bankers.
They've lived lavishly throughout all their lives, man.
Yep.
Shit, ever since they got control of the banks, man.
Yep.
They've been on top. That's why Maria Amsterdam said, what? Give me control of a country's money. I care not who make the laws, because if you got control of the money, you run this shit anyway.
And that shows that they're divided because look at Andrew Jackson. What was he known for? Fighting the bankers, which were Edomites.
He was a damn devil too, though.
Yeah, he was an Edomite.
That nigga was evil, man.
Trump, what is he doing? He's going against Edomites.
Shit, no, he's going against Jake. I'm talking about
yeah.
Andrew Jackson. That
Oh
nigga
yeah, but he
devil,
was.
man.
If you go into his history, he
didn't
was
want
fighting the
central bank.
bankers.
He didn't want
Yeah.
the central bank.
And that's what Trump. He says, if I'm to be anybody reincarnated, I'd be Andrew
That's
Jackson.
because they're Edomites, man.
Yeah.
If you have one Edomite in power, every other Edomite's gonna want to be that Edomite.
Look at ancient Rome, man. Look at the Caesars, man. They was stabbing each other in
Yeah.
the back and
Yep.
shit.
Brutus. That's where
Senate.
that Brutus comes
Senate.
from.
Yep.
Being a brute was
It-
Brutus stabbing Caesar.
Even they, if you watch the first couple seasons of that show on Netflix, House of Cards, it shows you how fucking conniving and deceitful these damn Edomites are in this politics, man.
Oh, yeah.
They'll do some shit. They'll get a dude drunk at a party so they can get some dirt on him. They'll hold it against him so he can do favors for him. And all type of shit.
That's
man.
why I was saying that movie American
Setting
Me.
each other up.
They
Yup,
actually
yup.
that gang mentality that Jake worships.
That come from
That's
Esau.
Esau, bro.
Yup.
That's how the politicians work.
Yup.
God,
That's
'cause
exactly where that shit come
Bloods
from.
and Crips, the
Yup,
same
that's-
color. The two pillars of divination.
And God,
God, like American Me. Remember when they killed one of their own?
Yeah.
And it gave them a new sense of respect.
Oh, when
That's Esau.
when they stabbed that one at the end, that's what the seven. What it was the beast turned against that whore that wrote it.
Con.
That dude was the whore, and they turned around and said, "Nah, you're not empowering him."
God.
They stabbed him up, threw him over the balcony.
And in that movie,
and
he
all
would-
that shit.
he-
Jake, take my bad, bro. My
Well,
bad.
well, in that movie, American Me, the leader of the Mexican mafia was
why they
actually
killed
an
his ass
Edomite.
Huh?
You
Is that
know,
why they killed his ass
'Cause his
again?
mom
Yeah,
was raped
'cause he
by
wanted
the
to let a
sailors
guy
in
go.
that movie.
And that just shows you, man.
Puppet,
Everything
Yeah.
Esau does, Jake follows in that way, man.
blood in, blood out.
Yup.
Same thing. It's the same story.
All
Yes.
that gang shit,
influence of the beast.
all that so-called mafia shit Jake be trying to do, man. All that shit follows after
The
after
beast,
Esau.
bro.
Look at these rappers, man. Look at what they named. Yo Gotti. Who's that?
Yeah.
That's named after John
Oh,
Gotti.
if
All
you-
that, all shit like that, man. They follow in the ways of the heathen.
If
Man.
you look up rappers about Jewish lawyers, every rapper has a song. They love Jewish lawyers, because when you go into that business, they showed you on Straight Outta Compton,
That
or
was that
even
lawyer, or Amalek.
Walk
Amalek.
Hard, that comedy Walk Hard.
yeah,
and
with
the
Dewey
thing
Cox,
is,
The
it
Jewish,
ain't,
yeah.
it ain't the fact that they the best lawyers. It's because they're running the earth, man.
Yeah, they go in there and make
Nope.
deals.
It's because they run. It ain't like they're the best
Job
lawyers. It's
924.
because Johnny Cochran was no damn Amalek. He was probably the best lawyer on the planet, bro. The Amalekites are the best lawyers because they are in control
They
of the
control
earth.
it.
All they have to do is throw up a sign and like, all right,
Money.
throw the case out.
Yeah.
Like, damn, all right, I love you. Come on, man. Because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man.
Yep. Grab that Revelation 17 up.
That sounds feel good.
I know I'm
Yeah,
trying to
bro.
get it on my feet.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm in these big old dudes, bro. Because
Oh,
a
man,
lot
I
of
feel
people,
worse some too, man. My feet are frozen.
bro, some of these people, they don't shovel the snow and you gotta walk through this.
Oh,
Yeah.
feet are
Oh.
skin wet.
Yeah, have you brothers noticed that too? It ain't like they plowed it nothing, man.
Nah,
Yeah, bro. That's why I like a fucking ice rink out here.
Yeah.
God.
but,
This is Revelation 17:1. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me,
and that vials is the wrath that's coming.
Yep, those plagues.
Go ahead.
Come hither,
Cigar, man.
I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
America, and those waters are nations of people.
God, a sea of people.
What is America sit in his throne as a United Nations?
And then, like, that's multifaceted right there.
Yeah.
Because you got America sending among many people because America's known as what? The Great Melting Pot.
Yep.
You got the UN.
Yep.
America is gathering all nations up to
And
stuff like that.
NATO, they're on the head of NATO,
And then you have all America's military bases all throughout the earth, man.
like the Roman Empire.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's
All
simple.
signs, all signs point to this place being Babylon, man.
If, even a little kid, bro, if
Yeah.
you was to go 1 + 1,
It gets
you know,
2.
2.
Esau, 1 + 1, 29.
Yeah, that's how they're teaching the kids now,
God,
because they're trying to deceive everybody all
they
over
don't
again.
want the truth out.
The truth is out though.
Yo,
They can shut the internet down. It's already out.
yo. Seed planted, bro.
Yeah,
And it's going, and the Most High gonna get an increase. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
God.
100-fold, 30-fold.
Yup.
Go ahead up.
Revelation 17:2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication.
Right there, the brothers got the sign right there. How? They took on the customs of Esau, right? Even Jake, what did they do? They sold us. They sold us to these other nations. They showed that when they show it even in the cartoons, like Pocahontas. They were gathering Gad and sending them back to Europe.
They ain't depicted like that, but we know that's what was going
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
You know?
They had Gadites that would come back speaking English.
Yeah, they were showing that in
Oh, 1492.
Con and then what was the Borgias?
Where's this?
The Borgias in that Netflix series
Oh.
they were showing that too.
I saw a book here in Denver where they said the Moors were here.
Yeah.
They have Moors right here in Colorado working right next to Gad and Issachar.
You know why? Because they spoke Hebrew.
Right.
God,
You know what
God.
I mean?
Because they spoke Hebrew.
And that shows that wicked tooth there, bro.
Yup.
You had, just like you had Tonto, you also had Uncle Tom's.
No, Uncle Tom was a good guy. Sample.
Was it?
Apostle Ramla went into that. How Uncle Tom would take an ass whooping for a Jake so he wouldn't get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
But Sambo was the one that was whooping the ass. He
Yeah,
was
Sambo was the
Yeah,
nigga.
Sambo was the cool. So now from now on, you Sambo ass niggas, man.
Yeah.
God, 2/3.
And that sounds proper, too.
Sambo motherfuckers.
Kanye West, man.
Sambo,
Sambo.
ass nigga.
Yeah.
With America, make America great. A MAGA hat.
God.
MAGA hat ass niggas.
God, and
Bro, he'll say, out of the same mouth, he'll say there's oppression in America,
And wear a fucking Trump hat.
and at the same time wear a Trump hat.
God,
Confused as hell, man.
God.
Go ahead.
Chance the Rapper saying that he's his mentor.
Oh, that dude's got off too. I'm an Israelite now. He's a gay, because a lot of those rappers, Kanye West, he just recently came out and openly said he was a gay when they did an interview. Yeah, he was like, you know, he just blurted it out, and everybody's just looking at him like, we already know. You know what I mean?
Soul contract. 17 and 2, Revelation. Actually, I'm on 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast.
Scarlet red. Why? Because it's Edom.
Easy, bro. Come on, man.
Go ahead.
Who in Edom is the father of crime. That's why crimson is also
man.
red.
Yeah, Adawam means red.
How about you?
It's funny too. I was at the museum, and they had a picture of a dragon, and on it had a breakdown of what it was. It was supposed to represent Germany, and they were saying how oftentimes in the past they would make a dragon, be likened unto whatever was evil at that time, whatever evil nation it was.
Yep. That's why China worships the dragon too.
God.
If you go into a lot of these animals or plant species, they go into the Latin, and every one of them is red, and the first word is red leaf, whatever, or red, a spotted frog or something, but it'll go into the Latin. Because Esau put his name not just on Jake, because, you know, like you had that woman go, I'm a Native American, but you got animals that are actually named after Esau now.
He wanted to be Adam, huh?
Showing you he's trying to be the Most High, man, because the Most High put his mark on everything.
Yeah. That's why
what
the
his
chip. To the spirit.
You get a quick precept.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 26. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hidden that shall not be known.
Right?
Everything
It's being
is
revealed.
God.
What does revelation mean? Pull back the veil. You know, it's being revealed.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing as watchmen. What does a watchman do? He reveals the evil.
Kind of the danger.
He's scoping out the landscape. He's seen a big ass dust cloud coming and army coming over.
Yeah.
He about to reveal it to the town. An army is coming. He gonna blow the trumpet and tell them the army is coming, man. That's him revealing that a war is about to happen.
And you know what banner they're under? Edom.
Yep.
Because what do they have? Red child, Rothschild. They even call it red shield.
Look at all these fucking eagles that's around here, man.
Yeah.
Eagles on the back of the dollar. Eagles on the
Eagle,
damn
there you
quarter.
go. That's their symbol.
Eagles all over this building, man. Let you know who in charge, man.
They're Space Force. They call it the Eagle.
Yep.
God.
Come on, man.
And also
hey,
every time we go to these camps, there's always these stores. There's always a Greek or Roman symbolism. Look, Goodyear. That's Mercury.
Yeah.
Greek god Mercury.
Oh, New Year's is about Janus. That's a Roman god that they worship, Janus.
God.
Which, if you go to Cherry Creek Mall, they got a Janus Bank, which is a two-faced god.
see?
God.
Go ahead, huh?
Yep.
That's why it's simple. You know, really, you gotta be lying to
You have
yourself.
to be blind, man.
You gotta be lying to yourself
Ignorant.
to deny it.
And that shit, and that's the most I just got the spirit of sleep on these people, man.
Slumber,
The darkness. Yep.
God. This is Revelation 17 and 3. Full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Which we went through the lies that they call themselves.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color.
Right, which was America. And this woman was actually, when John saw the vision, it was a beautiful woman.
God.
I mean, because at one point, this place was a beautiful place.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful kingdom before it got. I mean, it was always perverse, but now it's just like a raggedy ass crack hole.
Yeah.
And,
And
$10
everybody
hotel,
lusted. Everybody
$10
lusted.
And it goes in what he saw. Well, I'm going to keep reading this. And
You know, everybody lusts to come here. Nobody wants to go to Saudi Arabia. Who the fuck wants to go
Who
to
the fuck
Saudi?
is leaving their country to go live in Russia?
Yeah. You know?
It's too fucking cold.
Yeah. Everybody wants to come here.
I know.
God. Revelation 17 and 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls.
And when you go to a purple and scarlet color,
Right there, bro. Look at this. Look at these buildings. What are they made out of?
God.
You know, they're decked out.
Because like when you go to purple and scarlet, man, it goes into that. Those are colors of royalty.
Yeah.
So
Because they
that
don't
lets you
make
know
buildings like
America's
these
running.
old ones
Yeah.
anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
These
don't do 'em
buildings
like
are
that.
decked out. You don't. Some of these ancient buildings, these real old ones, you can't even find the artwork that is done. Like
Right.
these art pieces that are in these windows.
Yeah.
You don't find that on these. Look at the apartments. They're just blank.
They got a basic template for these apartments. And most of them look the same fucking way.
Could you imagine the temple Solomon built?
And then what do they do here? The jewelry. Jake shows that in the rap music, the bling bling. Where do they do that? They don't do that all over there in fucking China and shit.
Yeah.
They come here. They go to Las Vegas. That diamond guy that makes the fucking jewelry for them.
Yeah.
That's because here is where all these commodities come into.
That shit's expensive, man. You
Yeah.
can go in there and buy a shirt for fucking $2,000.
Yeah. Oh shit! Right here in the Cherry. What is that? Castle Rock. Those outlet malls. They got
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
sweaters, bro, for $500.
Tripping.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And then you'll go to the Goodwill and you'll see that same sweater.
Yeah.
Some Edomite took-
$15.
Yeah, some
And
Edomite
And you'll see
went and
Esau in there
took to
too, bro.
Goodwill.
Esau loves
Yeah.
Goodwill sometimes too.
With gold and precious stones and pearls, having a
Oh,
golden.
what is the dome on the Capitol? Gold.
Go.
And they got to renew that every year.
Having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations.
Right? And that golden cup is us. And what they did was they made us a abomination. How? They taught us how to eat pork. They taught us to shave our face. They taught our people homosexuality.
Yup.
It shows you right there the sins of the Esau.
Sins of the so-called white.
Shit, you got Jake eating bloody meat. You got our women marrying Edomites.
God.
Con.
That's like sleeping with a dog.
Worse than sleeping
Worse.
with a dog.
Yeah.
Worse.
That shows right there. It's so easy.
Yep.
Good, huh?
In her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
Right.
And upon her forehead was a name written,
And that fornication is idolatry. Go ahead.
Mystery Babylon, the great mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Where did the hoochie mama come out of? It didn't come out of Saudi Arabia.
Came out of America.
It came out of
And the
America.
thing is, who started that shit? The Edomite woman started that shit.
Yep.
Then Eve, dumbass, followed that bitch.
Oh yeah, if you've been anywhere outside of America, you'll see in an Edomite woman fucking walking around in a thong.
And they haughty as fuck, man.
Yeah, you don't see any other nation like that.
That's why all that bikini, thong bikini and all that shit, that came from the Edomite woman because they sluts, man.
And that's why Jake women, you get these hoochie mama Jake women, what do? They want blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yup. You see that shit a lot between.
It goes right back to Esau.
Yup.
Influenced by the
satisfy
beast.
Northern, you notice how the Northern Kingdom women put so much fucking white powder on.
Yep.
Looks
Yeah,
like a
man.
goddamn mime.
Oh, the fake eyelashes, they got lice and shit.
Yeah. Shave their whole eyebrow off and just color one on.
Fucking chola and shit.
Get a goddamn Sharpie on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I seen a bitch like that the other day. I'm like, bitch, I'll throw some water in there.
Watch her melt.
You know what I'm saying?
Good. And any woman that's gonna cleave to an elect, you gotta let all that shit
I
go.
don't want no fucking bitch with no fucking whole face full of makeup, man.
Nah, anything with fake shit, fake nails, fake
You know what I'm
anything.
Fake hair.
17 and 6, Revelation. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and
Right.
with the blood of the martyrs of Yahweh Shai.
Right. So the first was, like the brother said, how did America get set up? And then the martyrs of Yahweh Shai is talking about now.
Now this time.
Yeah, the prophets.
So how this place got set up, the slave trade, how they got the country, how they got the country built up,
That verse right there covers two time periods right
a
there.
whole lot, man.
Yeah.
God.
That's
and now,
that's
and now
heavy.
when this time they're gonna be trying to, well, I ain't gonna say trying to put the man in the Lord. You gonna have so many of the Lord being put to death, man.
Brother, grab Isaiah 3 verse 8.
What you need, bro?
This brother got it.
Finish this verse.
You want to grab that Wisdom of Solomon too?
And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. Is that all you want on that one?
No, go ahead.
You know why? You know why he was saw great admiration? He was mesmerized, man, because when he seen it, he was like, God damn, what is this? You know, because at one point America was decked out, man. You see, going back into that time when Esau had all that, like when the dollar was booming, America, the economy was booming, the industrial movement was booming. Esau was living, man.
Yep.
You see? But now it ain't so. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Verse
not only
6,
that, this precious stones and pearls, that'd be like at night.
Isaiah
If
3
you
and
saw Babylon the Great at night,
verse-
you would see all the lights, and that's what it would appear like.
That's-
Precious stones and pearls.
It's like when you fly into a major city, man.
And really,
It's
you
like
know
a
what the
golden
stones
city.
are? It's
Yeah.
us. What is America full of? Jake.
That's true
Con.
too. Yeah.
We're the precious stones of Yahweh.
Yup.
Con.
That's why when we had the 12 tribes, the priests would have stones for each tribe.
Yup.
Con.
You know?
And then when you like when you fly into one, like say you fly into New York at night, it's like a golden fucking
like
city,
rubies.
man. It's like a gold
Rubies.
city.
Yeah.
From
Rubies
all the
and
lights.
pearls.
That's what I'm saying. It
And-
could be hit from many angles to show that
And
this
you
place
know what
is.
it's talking about? It's talking about America too, because these third world countries, man, a lot of these countries shut down at night.
Yo,
you don't
they-
have all the lights like you do.
Oh,
They
hell
don't have
no.
no 24-hour
Third
fucking
world
electric-
countries don't leave the lights on.
The lights could go out in a third world
You know what
country
I'm
for a
saying?
month.
Con.
Con.
Another
Con.
thing, you got more people flooding the borders of the United States than any other country trying to get into
Cause they see,
to this country to fulfill that
they
prophecy.
see it from the outside and they see a golden city. Like you fly into New York at night, it's a golden
Oh,
city.
what did they
LA.
say? The streets were paved
Houston,
in
yo.
gold.
Vegas.
Yup, Vegas. Oh, shit, Vegas, man.
Yep.
Vegas. Come on, man. Come on. What else is it pointing to, man?
Yeah, where do all those fights happen, bro? Between like the heavyweight champions of Vegas.
Done.
Nobody's going to fucking Saudi Arabia to fucking watch
Watch a fight.
Yeah, with Mayweather and
You got them
Pacquiao.
motherfuckers flying over. You have fucking crown prince over here watching the Mayweather fight and shit, man.
Con. Con.
So, Wisdom Psalm 26.
Yeah, grab that Isaiah, please.
Con, this is Isaiah 3 and 8. For Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen.
Right, both kingdoms, northern kingdom, southern kingdom. All right, go ahead.
Because their tongue and their doings are against Yahweh to provoke the eyes of his glory.
Because they took it on the way of the heathen. Go ahead.
The show of their countenance doeth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul.
Oh, what were we just talking about? Kanye West saying he was a gay?
Yep.
He openly said he was a sodomite.
Yep, these bitches shaking their ass, man. Yeah, I saw a video of a little, somebody was recording their daughter, their little, probably like 6-year-old daughter, man, twerking.
Yeah.
I know it's a nigga woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she was in the back. Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Hot girl
They
summer.
hide it not, man.
Hot girl summer, bro.
That bitch Meg Thee Stallion. I can't.
That hot girl summer is talking about how many trains you could take on them.
Nope.
How many dudes you could fuck at one
Folly
time.
is set in great dignity.
Because these women think they're on the same level as us, man. But no, you can't. Because you have to understand, man. I say this all the time. You women are like vehicles, man.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you drive a car off the lot, your value goes down. The same thing with
It
women,
dropped.
man. When you women, you get your shit pop, you get your first man, your value drops.
Hey, man,
You see? That's why you supposed to stay with that same man.
most Jake lives their whole life never buying a new car.
Exactly. So like
It's
this,
just too
In
damn
Babylon,
expensive.
that's
it's
what
like
it
this,
is.
man.
All right, if
So-
you watch that movie End of Watch,
Con.
it's a Northern Kingdom Jake in there, and he gets his wife as a virgin,
Yeah.
and he goes, "It's just easier that way."
Yeah.
You know, just stay with that one woman.
Yeah,
shit,
man.
You know,
Cause like you women, you go off. The first dude you pop, y'all be good for a minute. Then you start going off and man after man after man. Every man you receive up in you, man, your value drops lower and lower and lower.
and
Oh,
now
Babylon.
nowadays, bro, you got women getting raped. These Jake women going out, getting drunk, getting popped by they don't know, every weekend.
Con.
By the time you go to marry her, she's already had 1,000 dudes,
Yup.
and maybe some women.
Yo,
You know?
these bitches go to college, man, and just that's their time of experiment. They just want to have
Yeah.
fuck everybody, man.
Shit, downtown. What is downtown full of? Opportunity.
Yo.
That's what it is.
The internet, you
Yeah.
know,
Go ahead, Doc.
Con.
social media.
Going on, verse 9. Woe unto their souls,
So woe means destruction.
for they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
Yeah, that's why we don't cry when we hear about these women getting raped or Jake getting blown away.
We know what it is.
Yeah, you deserve everything you get.
Yep.
We're wondering like, what the fuck?
Just
you
like
did,
we would, man.
you know.
You know what? I don't even. I used to have Instagram stuff like that. You used to go on there. You see all these females on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? When I started reading about all these so-called models, Instagram models, and what the fuck they were doing, going out to Dubai and getting shit on and stuff like that. I was like, man. And then getting into this truth, I was like, I don't even desire that bitch no more.
You don't even want to look at him. You're like,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see some bitch.
Oh, no, yeah.
A bitch might be twerking like, all right, that
Yeah.
shit. But what, that them ain't the bitches we looking to settle down with, man.
It's-
I have no.
and it-
She can't be
really
with us,
right
man.
now.
And really, it shouldn't even be there, man. In the
God.
kingdom, you
That
can
shit
have all
God.
you can. Right when you
God.
open the door to your mansion, you can have all your women twerking all they want.
Yeah,
But they ain't gonna be twerking for everybody and their
God.
mama to go see.
You're not gonna see another man's.
Yeah,
wife.
if I was to if we were to go visit each other, you ain't gonna have all your women butt ass naked serving them some grapes.
Right. Right.
You're gonna have your
Like your treasure, it's hidden.
Yep.
You know, just like what is that cartoon with that Daffy Duck and he swims in the gold? You know, he had that hidden.
DuckTales. You got
Yeah.
that Scrooge McDuck.
That's how your women gonna be, bro. Hidden. You're gonna go in there swim with them.
Open up the vault.
Yeah, you ain't gonna want nobody in there.
Which king was that that showed the king of Babylon all his spices and all his he showed him all his shit that he had,
And
all
then
his
he robbed him?
spices, all his different incense, and then the prophet came to him and they told him afterwards, now since you went and showed him all your shit, basically he's gonna come and he's gonna take it all. There's gonna be a day where the king of Babylon takes everything you just done showed him.
Yep.
And that's the same. You got Jake coming out here, letting their women parade themselves around, and then he's wondering why
It's 40 niggas trying to get at him.
A good example, Kanye West.
Yup.
That woman, it's open news. Google it.
I can get, because that bitch is a mogul, so that bitch is flying all throughout the earth getting ran through, man.
Oh yeah, the Saudi prince paid $1 million just to be with her for one night. It's in the news. You can see it.
Yep.
Good, huh? And she's Armenian, so she's a Jake. You know, a lot of those are Jake.
God. Going on. Isaiah
Jerusalem is
3
destroyed, bro.
and 10. Say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doing.
Right, we'll be rewarded for our good works.
Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him.
Right? So Esau's gonna pay for what he's done because the system that he set up. Yeah, Jake sinned, it said, woe unto their souls, for they reward evil unto themselves. But Esau got some part to pay too.
Because Jake ain't got the means or the resources to set none of this shit up.
Right, like the sagging the pants, where did that come from? Esau.
Hey, just like Esau saying, hey, you can't do this on YouTube. You can't. All they have to do is say, hey, y'all women need to cover up.
I know, right? You want to
Can't be doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, they used to back in
Yep.
the day. I
Yeah,
saw an old picture where they were arresting women for wearing swimsuits in public. Right? Not no more.
Showing too much skin, man. You can,
Yeah.
it's getting to the point now where these bitches can walk around naked if they want to.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Colorado
no,
is
they
one of
legally
those
can.
things.
Yeah. they legally can, man.
Yeah. And you get in trouble if you gawk at them or
Yeah.
take a picture.
Yeah,
All
you
those that protest of women that were out there, just no shirt,
Yeah.
shirtless.
Colorado is
Oh, yeah,
legal
yeah,
for
yeah.
Yeah. You
Oh,
could
they do
go
that in
to
Boulder too. They have like a day where that you go be topless
Yep.
for women.
you could go to like a fountain where all the kids are playing, and then some chick goes running in there with her titties out, and can't say nothing about it, man.
Shit, you laugh or something, you might get charged.
Yep.
You know? Because she looks like a fool.
Yep. All Esau has to do, man, is just put the decree out. Hey, stop doing this. Hey, Monsanto has to stop producing the food the way they
Oh,
do.
the vaccines, they're not allowed in Europe. Why? Because Esau has that power to
Shit.
control where
The
it's
GMO foods either.
No.
They don't have no GMO
Yeah, that's
foods
what I'm
over there in
saying.
Europe.
That's all Esau has to do. Hey, no more GMO foods.
Oh, they just
no
got
more of
that school where they got a complete vegan diet. You know, of course, the kids need fat from the meat and all that.
But shit, you can get fat from the vegetables.
Yeah, the
avocados.
Jake, you go to a poor ghetto ass school where Jake goes, they're
Got
getting
those
fucking honey buns.
microwave pizza. I'm from one of them damn schools, man.
Yeah.
And I know the shit they was giving them for breakfast, all type of pork.
One of the meats that they had at my school for lunch was called mystery meat.
Yeah.
That's what it was called.
Prison style, bro. Preparing you for prison. That's all it is.
Giving Jake all time about abominable food, man. But you go in Esau neighborhood, they not eating that shit.
Nope.
They
Give
eat
one
like
more
they
verse,
eat
I'll
shit like
come
fucking
back.
mad greens.
Because it actually tells you right here on the scripture how he set it up. Go one more on there.
Going on, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors,
Meaning a base man. Esau is low level.
low level K bitch.
and women rule over them.
See?
Oh, speaking of that, I seen some shit that vexed me so bad in the spirit yesterday, or the day before yesterday. I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm at the gas station filling up. And I see this dumbass nigga woman sitting in the car smoking a cigarette. And I look in the back seat, it's kids in the fucking back seat. And she has the windows rolled up, smoking a cigarette in the car. You got this dumbass fucking Jake just pumping the gas, letting this woman sit in the car, smoke cigarettes with his children in the
With
car,
his
man.
seed.
Oh yeah, I was driving the other day and this Jake woman was
It's like
trying to
the
push me out,
ostrich,
bro.
bro.
And he's just sitting there.
That's what I'm saying.
Eventually, I get over to the side. I'm honking at the window
God.
like, bro, you gonna let your bitch get you in a fight?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, get that bitch under
Yahweh,
control.
Yahweh compares the Jake woman to an ostrich. 'Cause
That's what I'm saying, bro. I was
they're
like,
careless.
what the fuck? I was like,
You know?
man. And he out here got the damn gas pump. He's squeezing the damn windows while she in there smoking a cigarette.
Oh, I saw an older Judite woman, bro, with her son. He's straight gay. You could tell because the mother raised him. Why? Because they took the father out of the house.
You see, and that's setting great dignity too, man. What you guys, you brothers, are talking about Amalek being the producers of all these songs. What's that one song? To the
Dear
left.
mama.
To the left.
Oh, by Beyonce?
Yeah, yeah. I can have another you in
Oh.
a minute.
Yeah.
The other one, Aria Grande, or, what is it?
Ariana
all of
Grande?
their fucking
Yeah, she has a song where
songs.
she went through all these different relationships so she could learn how to fuck.
Yo.
So she
Slut,
could
man.
fuck you good.
Oh yeah,
pretty much.
Nicki Minaj has one like that too.
Like,
Oh,
bitch,
they just had that girl.
like, bitch, you ain't doing me no favors.
Aaliyah Johnson, that comedian here. Aaliyah Johnson.
Angela Johnson.
Angelia Johnson. She was here in the comedy.
Yeah.
Bro,
If that's your case, why don't you just get with your one man and let him teach you everything that he wants?
That's what I'm saying. Then you coming back, bringing on them damn
that's a good
spirits
on
on me.
there. I'll keep that to that person.
I think I got a little bit more. It says, "Oh my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths."
And who leads us? It's the heathen.
Yup.
And that's
Damn-
simple. You go anywhere, it's the heathen,
There's a
man.
nigga woman.
Yeah.
Right there in the fucking forefront.
Right.
Yep.
Why?
And Esau's put him there.
Yep. Yep. Why do you think that right away they had Condoleezza Rice?
Yup.
Right?
Oh man, when I went through basic, man, I had a fucking female drill sergeant. I almost slapped that bitch.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's in your spirit not to take orders from a fucking woman, but you sitting up there like, and you can't say shit because you.
And
not
they're
on
the
side
worst,
sitting-
bro.
Yeah,
They're the
'Cause
worst.
that's what they live for, to have authority over a man, especially an Israelite man, man.
Right? What did the serpent tell the woman? You could be as God.
Yup.
Talking about us. They could be as a man.
Yup.
God.
Here, this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse 6. Come on therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in you.
And this is Esau's mentality. Go ahead.
Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by.
And that's why our women are ruined.
God.
The flower was talking about a woman. They ain't talking about Esau enjoying a flower. Oh, let's smell the rose. No.
God.
What it means is every little virgin they could get, they're trying to fuck.
God.
Who turns these women
fire.
out? Yeah. Right? Who's turning these women out? It's Esau.
And then it goes into what the Most I said, because the grass withereth and the flower passeth away, meaning it's quick, it's over fast.
Yeah.
That's how they think about life. Oh, I only got a certain amount of life to live. I got to do everything I can. I got to do all the wickedness I can before I die, because this is the last time
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna live.
YOLO.
Yeah, if you go one verse up, it
Yup,
says that because
yup.
our life is as a shadow.
Yup. I'm only living this one. I gotta live life to the fullest.
Yep.
That's what they said.
Yep.
Live life to the fullest. So that's.
Esau's mentality.
And the thing is,
That's the
you
spirit
can
I
live
was
life to the
pulling out
fullest
earlier.
without being wicked, man.
Yeah.
You can live life to the fullest without being wicked.
Right? But they don't want it.
Yeah.
Like just like their forefather Cain.
Yup.
He's profane just like Esau.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, go a little more.
Verse 8, let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they are withered. You see that?
Yeah.
Before they are withered. Because you ever bought your own bouquet of roses? You be mad as fuck them shits down. I'm like, God, this shit was expensive as fuck. Like 4 days, them shits is dead, man.
That's that do as thou will mentality.
Yep.
You
And
know,
that
everything's in your hands. Like,
that actually goes back to the ancient societies too. They used to actually put them on their head.
Yup.
God.
Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion and our lot is this.
Right, because the elite know that this is their time to rule.
God.
Even Hitler said that. That's why he was trying to get an Aryan race.
Yup. And the thing is, the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. It's short, man.
Yeah.
You Esau, you Edomites, you Esau's. You Edomites is about to, it's short lived, man. So
That's
you
right.
better go enjoy it, man. Go match
It
out your
shows you
credit
how
cards.
weak Esau
Go
is.
write you a bucket list and do all the things you can do, because once the kingdom of heaven is established, it's time out for Edomite joy, man.
And we're literally at the end of Esau.
God, I don't want to see I don't want to see a so-called white man smile in the kingdom of heaven.
This is why this beast is gonna come down with
What the
great
fuck you
wrath,
smiling
man.
What the fuck you smiling about?
Because he's
so
so
happy,
he's
bro.
so used to the
This is
fatness
supposed
of
to be your
life.
hell.
That's what that voluptuous means.
Blessing.
What is the blessing, right?
Yup.
He have the fatness of the earth.
So you better fucking enjoy it, man. While you worry about us out here preaching this word, you need to be going doing all the shit you can do for your time is up. Because after this, it's a wrap for you Edomites, man.
Yeah, but they're not. You know what they're doing? They're losing sleep.
Yep.
God,
And
they
that-
are. They really are.
and that's the most high, that's the humor of the Most High, man. That's the Most High sense of humor.
Have you ever seen that movie Last Night
Last
with
Night.
Morgan Freeman? He represents the Moors out there,
Uh-uh.
and they kill him for his righteousness. And Ishmael is ruling, but Esau is coming out of the caves. And bro, he killed Morgan Freeman, which was a righteous man in the
Yeah.
movie. And he's up, guards,
Yeah.
because he can't sleep.
Yo, he fucking
He knows that's gonna come get
He
him.
shell
one day.
shocked, man.
Yeah, it shows you that too with Maleficent, the first one. Remember the king?
Kinda
At the
watching
end,
that, yeah.
he's just fucking cuckoo, man.
Yeah.
Because he
They
knows
shell-
that she's coming back for him.
They
Yeah.
shell shocked, man.
Yeah.
They can't sleep. This word, the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is tormenting these people, man.
And you know who's protecting him? Ammon, the
Oh,
Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yo,
Go on a
let's
little
go,
more.
bro.
Yeah, a little more, brother.
Verse 10. Let us oppress the right. Let us oppress the poor righteous man.
And this is why. This is the main point I wanted to get right here. Now, because they know their time is short, let's suppress the righteous man.
Yep. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. And that goes into the curses of the Israelites.
Yep.
We was going to be oppressed, and they was not going to spare old or young, man.
Go on.
Verse 11. Let our strength be the law of justice.
The wickedness.
Yep.
Go
For
ahead.
that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
And what is Esau? Weak. Go on a little more, brother. Because it talks about us, the prophets.
Verse 12. Let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn.
Hey, what are they doing with this chip? They had this chip planned out long time ago.
Yep.
It's finally manifested.
Yeah. They did all these councils, man. We gotta get them.
God.
They push a little bit here, push.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Like
don't
gradualism. They gonna push it all,
Like here, let's
all
put-
at once.
let's-
like that homosexual vibe, bro.
Yep.
They
Then
put a little bit at a time.
Then all of a sudden, all 50 states, everybody, men can marry men.
Now you got a gay governor, bro.
Yep.
That's why you got so many vaccines and tattoos.
Yeah, you got fags running
Preparing
for presidency, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Like one
God.
Pete Buttigieg.
Yep.
Oh man, I can't stand that dude's face, man.
Kind
But then if you look, shit, 1960, it was a whole different view.
It was a whole different vibe. It was
Yeah.
actually men out here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Women
saying?
still had dresses
A,
and
a little bit of
Yeah.
a little bit of feminism about them. That's a word.
a little
Yeah.
bit of
You
honor.
know what I'm saying? It was still kind of feminine.
There was
but now-
shame.
Yeah.
Shame was a thing back then, man.
right.
Shit, go back to the time when men would leave the house. They were working at 9 to 5, and the woman would stay home all day and cook and clean and keep the house in order, man.
Right.
That's what the woman. That's the natural order of a woman. But Esau has flipped everything on his head, man.
Right.
You see?
And in a short period of time.
That shit was a short period, bro. All these bitches used to know how to cook. Bitch can't cook shit now, man. What we eating? Bitch, what you cooking? You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
boil water,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they brag about
I'm
it.
telling you,
too.
literally, I had a woman
They'll
call
brag.
me
I
and
don't know
ask,
how
Yeah.
how do I cook ramen noodles?
Oh man.
Bro,
I'm like, hey, you cook?
It was
I
over.
don't cook. Take me out to
Like
eat.
throw it in
bitch.
the toilet.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse 12. Therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings.
right? And right there, bro, we are clean against Esau. We are separated from him and his abominations.
And the thing is, it ain't us. It's the Most High who severed us from the heathen nations, man.
Right?
Blessed are the ones
You can
whose
drop that
sins
off.
are forgiven. That's the elect.
Grab that up.
Let me-
Go ahead, brother.
He upbraideth us with our offending of the law.
Which overthrows him.
Yup. And objective to our infamy, the transgressions of our education.
And infamy means crime. They're infamous of
Yep.
wickedness.
Kind.
And what does it say? The education.
Yep. Of their wicked ass doctrines and philosophies.
Right there.
Yep. That's all he pushes all throughout the earth, man.
Why do they make it mandatory for you to put your kid in public education?
That's why they hate this word coming out, because we
Don't
are
miss that
contrary.
dose.
Because the thing is, it's the spirit of the Most High that's on us that's contrary to this place, man.
Yeah, and what does that mean? That means we're completely against them.
Con.
Completely.
Everything they fucking do, we're against it, man.
Yeah.
Because everything these damn devils do is completely averse to the Most High. It tells you that in 2 Thessalonians, man.
That's why they want to kill us.
Yep.
That's why they bought those guillotines and they want to cut our heads off.
To put Israelites down And the ones they can't, and the ones they don't put down, well, they'll have them bow to them. You know what I'm
Because you
saying?
know how we're vexed in our spirit, they're vexed.
Yeah, because they're tired of seeing righteousness happen.
Yeah.
They tired of hearing about the righteous ways of the Most High.
Because really, you didn't see men on the street like this.
God.
You know? But look, we're right up in their gates.
Right here in front of their buildings. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, do something.
Yeah.
Nigga,
We're
do
begging
something.
them, bro.
Man, nigga, do something. Yeah, we right in front of your federal building. Do something.
Yeah. That's why they're in there. They're in there watching.
Yeah.
That's why that
Oh, yeah,
guard
that's what
keeps
he saw,
going.
and then he saw the other guy walk out
Yeah.
and watch us for a while, and then go downstairs and right back up.
And they're listening and they're like, we can't do nothing against them.
And the thing is, it's not only us, it's Akim all throughout the earth doing the same thing we doing through the spirit of Pah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
Constant.
Different countries, man, condemning Esau, and condemning each one of these members of this beast is getting condemned to their own tongue, man.
Oh, did you hear that Vocab Malone came out with there was at least 7 million Israelites claiming to be Israelites?
Yup,
and that's what they could count. You know it's more than
Because
that.
you can't number Israel, man.
No. So really, it's really eating them up.
So, because you know what? The elect is almost sealed, man.
Yeah.
If they ain't sealed already.
Most likely.
Shit.
That's why they're cutting the internet.
That's why they got to try to get it off.
Grab that 17 up.
This Revelation 17 and 7. And the angel said unto me, Wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which hath the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit.
Because it existed in the ancient world as Greek and Roman, but then America didn't exist yet. You didn't have German. You know, you had different names at that time.
European and shit.
Yeah.
And go
You
into...
don't get this in the Quran. You don't get this in no other
There's no
book.
prophecy in the other
Yeah.
books.
In nothing else do you get prophecy.
Shit, even in the Christian church you don't get this.
No.
And they claim to believe in the Bible.
Right?
Right. And go into perdition.
And what is that? They're going to go into
Destruction.
loss, into destruction. They're going to lose. And they know. The brother just read Wisdom of Solomon. They know they're going to lose. These elite bankers, shit, Trump.
Well, they see the chariot sightings all the time, man.
What did Trump say? He said he don't want to be in the Middle East for 1,000 years.
God.
You know what?
God.
How long are they going to serve in slavery under us? 1,000
1,000
years.
years. Yup.
Them elite know they're going into slavery. They know the signs are here.
And the thing is, they can't do nothing against it, man, because the Most High's word stands forever.
Yeah.
God.
See?
The only thing they have is that weapon.
Yeah.
And what did it say? No weapon formed against us shall prosper.
Yep.
Yep.
And the thing is, it's not written for the wicked to prevail, man.
No.
That's what we have to keep in our minds, man. It's written for the righteous to overcome the wicked, man.
Right.
That's how the story is, man. The righteous overcoming the wicked, man. And who are the wicked? The so-called white man. You are not a god, man. You're only a man. You have no fucking power.
What did
You have no
Yahushua tell
repentance.
Pontius Pilate? The only power you have is what my father gave you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
all you Edomites got, man.
Yeah,
All
you-
you got is a sword, and that was given up to you from the Most
He
High.
could only crucify Yahushua once.
God.
You know he ain't coming back to do it again.
This is Job chapter 20 verse 4. Knowest thou not that Shalakah, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reaches unto the clouds,
Nigga puffed up.
yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Like shit.
God.
They which have seen him shall say, Where is he?
Because you Edomites gonna be eradicated,
And if
Where is he?
annihilated,
And if-
exterminated.
They're going to be
See,
surprised when
If
they
you
see
see a piece
Esau.
of shit that hasn't been disposed of, man, you get fucking pissed, man.
Yeah.
God.
You
They're going to be
almost step
surprised.
in it, or someone doesn't flush
Right,
it.
right.
Oh yeah, man, that's nasty.
You
When
think
the
that's how
heathens-
much Esau's gonna be gone.
When the heathen seeing this Edomite getting weakened, it's like, is this the dude that shook the kingdom?
They're doing that now.
This motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
right here?
Isaiah
that shit
14.
down.
When you brothers want to grab
Huh?
that, Isaiah 14.
God,
And it's like verse, I think
I'm
it's
gonna
like,
stay here.
yeah, go ahead, bro.
You got it, Lucky?
If you want to grab how the Lord, Yahweh broke the staff.
Staff of women. Yeah. Want to get it first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 14:4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and
Which
say,
we're doing. We're taking up that proverb
King of Babylon.
against Edom.
God, how have the oppressor ceased the golden city cease.
America.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
Right.
Who smote? My bad.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Is this is why they're gonna go into World War III?
Yup.
Is because they're divided. The house of Satan is divided. It cannot stand.
Yep. Verse 6. Who have smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hinder it.
Meaning nobody's gonna stop Esau from getting fucked
Because
up.
in their spirits, bro, they want to truly see this man be taken down.
Oh, all
But
of
they
them,
don't
bro.
understand how it's going to happen. But we
God.
do.
Yeah.
We know the only way that
God.
this is going to happen is by our power, our Lord, our King, our Savior coming
God.
down here
Right.
and taking this damn devil out.
Right.
But when we tell the heathen that, no, that can't happen.
Oh,
you
yeah.
niggas can't be in charge.
Right.
Everybody else can be in charge, but we can't be in charge.
But that's because we've been brought down so low.
God.
We're pretty
That nigga
much the
tripping.
bottom of the
Yeah,
bucket.
That nigga tripping.
their confidence is shot,
He
man.
got shorts on.
Bro, these Edomites are crazy, bro.
Hey, that's a cave dweller for you
Yeah.
right there, bro.
It's all
They be out
right.
here in the snow running.
like-
And you know why they're running?
Yeah,
Because
reminds
in
me
their
of home.
spirit, they're gonna be running from us.
He like, oh, it reminds me of home.
That's why it's going. We're gonna be hunters, bro.
Reminds
We're
me
gonna
of
be
Petra.
hunters. We're gonna have
It
to hunt
reminds
these
me of a
brothers.
simpler
And
time.
I'm in Caucasian. Caucasian.
Oh, keep going, bro.
Yeah. Hey, they still
Verse
own
seven.
that name Caucasian.
Uh-huh.
God,
They love saying that shit. I'm a Caucasian. All right,
They're proud of that
All
name.
right, Esau. verse 7. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
Hey, that's gonna be the place of all everything once Esau's gone, man.
Oh, bro, it really. If you read that whole chapter, which you should do, it says the ocean actually roars at his destruction. The trees celebrate.
was-
Look how sad these trees are, man.
God.
Pitiful,
They
man.
can't even
No
make.
axe had.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, since Esau will be destroyed, no axe come.
Oh, I got you right here. Verse 8. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee,
Oh,
and the cedars,
they right now during their Christmas holiday.
they chop down so many big
Oh, there's
big dollar
shortage.
trees.
They say there's a shortage.
Because they've been chopping the shit. They don't give them time to grow.
Right.
It take more than a year for a tree to grow up to a full size,
Right.
man.
That's
look,
why.
look at the oppression the trees are born in, man. These big companies that they buy their lumber for building houses and whatnot.
Yeah.
These big companies, what they do is they have each generation of tree where they grow them as quick as they can in order to just chop them down and kill them and turn them into wood for houses, man. So everything is, and then you got the cow. The cow is being brought up,
Shit.
impregnated by a machine, and then Esau takes the baby away, so then they could take the milk for to sell in the stores, man. Everything is oppressed underneath the so-called white man.
Yep. Everything.
That's why
cries
your
out.
food's all fucked up.
Everything
It's
cries
just
out
like,
except the 2/3.
I know, right?
They're crying for him.
Even because I love to eat chicken, man. Even how these chickens are fucking raised up.
21st century.
We bring out too much truth.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
But how these chickens are raised up, they're balled up in this oppressive ass claustrophobic type area, and they had no space to walk around and roam free like they're supposed to grow up in the right way. But they're being brought up beside each other. These motherfucking chickens are going crazy to the point that they'll peck the chicken to death next to them, and they'll start eating the chicken, man.
Fucking prison, bro.
Come on, man.
Why do you think Jake killing Jake in
Going
prison?
crazy in that motherfucker, man.
Overpopulation.
No freedom, man.
No, the fish, bro, they're jumping out of the water trying to suicide. They're literally killing themselves.
Because the water is becoming acid.
Birds are falling from the sky.
The water is
Whales are
becoming acid, man.
You got sonar, which hurts them.
Them
You
damn-
got
yeah, all that shit.
nuclear
Oil
leaks,
Oil
oil
leaks.
leaks.
Plastic in the ocean, you know.
It's been an oil leak going on since early
Killing
2000.
animals.
Early 2000 has been
BP.
leaking. No, it's bigger than that one.
Is it?
It's bigger than that one.
Bro,
It's
if you
been-
go
it's
into the nuclear leak, they got 15 places right now on Earth leaking nuclear waste.
Look at that. And this oil leak,
And then the oil too.
it's down in the Gulf of Mexico. It leaks out 300 to 700 barrels of oil a day, and it's been doing that since early 2000.
Yeah. That Keystone pipeline.
Yeah,
they just put it-
that's exactly what. Oh
Yeah.
no, that's another one. I know
Well,
what you're
right
talking
here
about.
in South Dakota, North Dakota. Yeah, in the
In the
Dakotas.
Dakotas. God. Yeah, man. The earth is defiled under you Edomites, man. And we're just telling the truth. We can go and look up these articles and show you what the fuck is going on. And we can
And
show you
who owns it?
Exactly. We don't own no fucking oil rigs. I don't even go in the ocean.
Right, and Esau, the elite, they have the money to turn it around.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm saying. All they gotta do is say, hey, we're gonna stop doing oil this way. Let's find a safer
They
route
got
for
water
the environment.
cars, steam power cars,
Exactly,
electric
bro.
cars.
And you know why you can't do that? Because it rains. You can get free water for you can get free fuel for your car.
Yep. And
So
they-
they can't make no money off that shit.
Wisdom of Solomon too. They're so vexed in their own spirit. What is it? Misery loves company.
Yep.
Yep.
They say, well, shit, we can't have the planet. We're gonna destroy this motherfucker.
Yeah, we're only here for a little bit.
Yup, we're gonna destroy
fuck
this
you
shit.
and fuck everybody.
But little do you know, man.
He's playing his part, man.
Yeah.
Little do you know,
That's his
Yahweh
life.
Shem Yahushua is gonna refresh this earth, man. Oh man, let me keep going on this.
Through fire.
Revelation, not Revelation. Isaiah, what? Going to Revelation. Isaiah 14:8. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying,
Hey, Revelation, bro, we're revealing the truth. You know?
since thou art laid down, no feather has come up against us.
God.
And how's he gonna get laid down by that
Still got
nuclear
credit.
fire?
You want to keep going on this?
You're good, Doc.
Con.
Really, like you said earlier, we brought it out. Now you go research it. Man. Really, you should be reading these chapters that we're bringing out, the whole chapter. Go ahead, I'll get that Revelation 17.
This is Revelation 17 and 8. The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. And they that dwell on earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not and yet is.
Right?
And here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains, governments, on which the woman sitteth. You got it right there.
Right here. It's easy. You know,
Okay.
you got the 7 heads ruling. You got Greece, Rome, Germania Major, Minor, French, British, Spain, Spanish. Which one did I forget?
There you got all along.
And then America.
Yo, America, she
Out
in
of
the South.
the
Oh,
seven-
British. I
out
forgot
of
British.
the out of the
Okay,
seven
seven.
cometh the 8th.
Right.
Yep.
You know,
Out of-
British
out
is
of
the one I
British
forgot.
comes the 8th, which is
Con,
America.
con,
Where did America
America.
come from?
Con.
The British Empire, man.
Yep.
And America's sitting in the
Bottomless
fucking
pit.
saddle, man,
Right.
controlling this bitch.
And really, America's each one of these heads. It has a part with all of them.
Con.
When the Civil War, it was British and France, right? It's Rome, it's Greece all over again. Yeah.
Con.
So that's why it controls all of it. It sits on all these beasts.
They've been trying to hide. They've been mixing.
Uh-huh. That's the blasphemy on them.
Yep.
And there are 7. This is Revelation 17:10. And there are 7 kings. 5 are fallen, and one is, and the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space.
Right? Because this is talking about the Romans, right? When the Romans were, there was a time period where these 5 kings, they were being killed so fast, they were only ruling for like a month at a time. And they'd be replaced, boom, boom. And what it was at the fall, the Dark Ages, the beginning of the Dark Ages.
Then Esau ass went up in them caves
Right,
for 1,000
which was what?
years.
The Roman head being wounded. Look, the Roman...
The Reverend
He
head
was
just
wounded.
got wounded again.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's
Right
wounded
on
because the
cue.
truth coming out.
Right on
After,
cue.
after that Roman Empire
That's
was
the
wounded,
spirit.
man, they ran up in the Caucasus Mountains. And Jake
That's
came up
all
in there and
right
started
on
ruling
cue.
for 1,000 years, and Jake was still going the fuck off. The Most High cast their ass down, and
Right? Like all those castles
came
in
back
Europe,
up.
that was our castles.
the thing is, you still have Israelite artwork up in them castles, man.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, if you
Moors.
look up on YouTube, Rothschild's museum, they actually got our wealth in museums. They got gold and gems, which Esau don't rock like
God.
that.
Nah. And look,
Con, they show you that
why
in Wakanda.
Yeah.
Black Panther.
And that's unbelievable because you got the Vatican.
Yep.
You can't even go up under the fucking in the catacombs in the Vatican, man.
They're
Because they got
hiding.
all the Israelite, they got all every
got all
piece
the
of Israelite
treasures.
history up in there, man.
Right. Which goes back to what? Rome.
Yeah, if it was for everybody, why isn't it open to the public?
Exactly.
Right.
Why they got
If salvation's for everybody, why isn't it open?
armed guards at the catacombs of the Vatican. Nigga, what are you hiding?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And how much property do they own?
Oh,
The Roman,
Oh.
the false prophet, the Roman Catholic Church,
they earn all along.
they own a lot of this place too. Every place you go, there's Roman Catholic churches.
Oh damn, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Con,
Go ahead up.
Damn.
con, it's the whore or the whore that decks herself out and shows up on every corner. That's
corner.
those churches.
Yep.
I see some
And
Israelites come out
every
of church
religion,
today.
every religion goes
Way
back
up
to
here.
it. Buddhists, that's why they walk around with beads like a rosary.
God.
Islam,
Yup.
all
They
of
got,
it.
It's all
they got the
pagan.
book of Mary in the Quran.
Yep.
Pagan
What the
shit.
fuck? You know what I'm saying?
because it all goes back to Esau.
What
Oh,
does Mary got to do with Ishmael?
Egyptology. Egyptology goes back to Ptolemy, man.
Yep.
Right.
Because really, that land was called Mizraim,
Nimrod, he was
Yeah.
the very first pagan tradition.
and that was
Egypt,
yeah.
Mizraim. And this is 17 and 11, Revelation. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth,
Right.
and is of the seven,
Right. I'm talking about America,
and goeth into perdition.
right?
Destroyed.
You're gonna suffer great loss.
God.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings.
Right. And the reason they're horns is because the power.
Yup,
But like I
yup,
brought out in
yup.
through the spirit, they're giving all their power over to this beast right now as we speak,
Yep.
because it's
Right.
the end of their rulership.
God,
That's why you'll start seeing UN troops throughout these streets, man.
At the airports,
Yep.
Utah. Who's gonna enforce that chip on the public? Those UN soldiers.
Yo, because you ain't gonna be able to use American soldiers because they have ties to this place. They have emotional ties to it. You telling me I got to come in and force my family at gunpoint to take this chip? It ain't gonna happen. That's why you're gonna send these foreign soldiers over here. They gonna slap your goddamn gram in the mouth with the butt of that damn rifle.
Oh, and they show you.
Ain't not
Look
gonna
at
think twice about it, man.
what is that one where they come out, the Russian and the Cuban? You know what I'm
Red
talking
Dawn?
Red Dawn.
Yep.
You know, and that's not the
That
only
Russia
one.
and North Korea.
Fall of
Yup.
Olympus.
Yup,
Fall
yup,
of Olympus.
yup.
It's the Koreans.
God.
Yep.
Go ahead, Doc. And that fall Olympus, the Olympus goes what? Back to the Greeks.
God.
Down to Olympus.
And that's the White House that fell.
Yep.
God. God, so they tell you all the time. They declare who they are.
Yeah, over and over.
Which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast.
Right. And that hour is that hour of temptation. Go ahead.
These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast.
Which we
Just happened
just happened.
in the news, right?
Yeah.
Belgium, right?
Yeah, Poland gave their power over to Belgium, which is Germania Minor.
God.
Why? Because the
Right
time
on
is
the
short.
beast right there.
Yeah. Germania Minor,
Right
yeah, Germania Major, which is Germany, and then Germania Minor is 4 different countries, which Belgium is one of them.
God. 13. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These shall make war with the Lamb.
Right?
And the Lamb.
Which is Yahweh Shai, the chariot, when he comes on the chariot,
God.
Yep. Donald Trump Space Force.
right?
Yep.
Which he's part of the beast, because America's in NATO.
Yep. They're the head nation in NATO.
Yep. That's why Britain don't want to be part of EU,
God.
because EU is attached to NATO.
They're going back to Obadiah 1 and 7, man.
That debt, the feet, half is iron,
yup,
half
yup,
is clay.
yup,
The debt.
yup, yup.
America ain't nothing but debt.
You see, America is such a major player
corporation.
in today's society, man, that how could the Bible not mention America?
Exactly, man.
God. God. Yeah, you have to be a fool or ignorant to
One of the
think
greatest
that,
empires,
you know,
one of the greatest and wickedest
It's
empires
not-
on the
it's
planet is not going to be talked about in the Bible.
Yeah.
When all these other,
At least an atheist could say he just doesn't believe in the Bible. But if you say you believe in the Bible and there ain't no America, you're a goddamn moron, man.
and that's
Which
why-
they do.
And that's why they call it Mystery Babylon. Because it's a mystery to all these 2/3 and these heathen.
Right.
But to the prophets, the mysteries are given unto the prophets of Yahweh.
Grab
Right.
one more script, Bob. You want to grab it, brother? 1 Corinthians 15:50. Go ahead, brother. Finish up that, and then we'll go ahead and get that. I'm done.
you got it, bro?
And they are.
You got it.
Yeah, go ahead. No.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead, brother. We'll tell you finds it.
For he is the Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called chosen
15:50.
and faithful.
15:50.
The prophets, the
In 1
elect.
Corinthians.
1 Corinthians 15:50.
And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore.
Hate Thor. Why? Because America's debt.
And who are the 10 horns, man? The EU. And look what the fuck the America is doing to the EU.
Yeah.
Now we see this prophecy
It's
speaking,
all falling apart.
and we see it, the prophecy is coming to pass, man.
Right. Look up EU news, and everything is about America. It
Look-
hates America.
Look at who America has sanctions on. You'll see that the EU, the 10 horns, is being sanctioned by America, and they
By
can't
America.
deal with Iran, and it's making the oil prices go up, and that's gonna make the 10 horns hate America, man.
And the king of Babylon, he loves doing that.
Yep.
He's all about sanctioning.
He's
countries.
the literally
He's
the
the
poster
arrogance.
child of pride of Esau.
God,
Oh yeah,
God.
that nigga's
And he looks just like Esau's described, you know.
like a goddamn eagle. That's what he looked like.
Yeah, they call him Eagle
Like
too.
an eagle-faced Trump.
And he wants to be known as Andrew Jackson, which was one of the ultimate wicked ass Edomites.
Yep.
This is Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
And that's why we were talking about fire, is that nuclear destruction.
Yep.
They're gonna hit America with 200 million nukes,
That's what's coming, man.
and that's the
what's
fire
coming.
we're gonna escape.
And the thing
God,
is,
no weapon shall prosper.
and that's the thing is, all your allies are gonna fire missiles upon you, man. All you that bend the bow, shoot at her and spare no arrows, man. That means every nation
And
that
none of
has
them will miss.
every nation that has thermonuclear capabilities, they're gonna fire on this place, including the allies of America, man.
God.
You know?
Hey, some of America's own missiles might just turn right around and hit it.
Yep.
God.
Because Yahweh controls it all.
They might go to launch them and something goes wrong and it just erupts before
Right.
it even
Blow up in
leaves.
fucking silos or something.
Or just says,
God.
Yep.
17.
because really nukes don't explode by impact; they explode up in the air.
God.
You know, and through the spirit, I believe that's because they're trying to hit the chariot too. Because you gotta remember, the chariots are gonna be here, because it says they're gonna go to war with the Lamb, and those nukes are part of that war. That weapon they're gonna use against the angels.
The Most High gonna use it for destruction.
Yeah. Just like Haman, when he made the gallows for Israel
Yup.
in Esther,
Yep. It's for
he's
their
gonna
own
use that
destruction.
weapon against.
That's a good analogy.
Just like Goliath, bro. Just like David and Goliath. David cut off
Sit down
Goliath's
on that.
head with Goliath's sword.
Con.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah, he cut his own head off with his own sword. The
Revelation.
lion den, Daniel,
God.
the lion den. We threw those heathens in that lion den.
They ate their ass up.
Yeah.
They ain't touched Daniel.
And they don't tell you, Daniel was in there for 7
See,
days.
the Most High is poetic like that, man.
Yeah.
They let their own device. Hey, isn't it written their own devices shall fall upon their own head?
They spit up in the air, see what happens. You know?
Revelation 17. For Yahweh hath put it in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled.
Right?
And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth.
America.
Yep. Come on, man. Come on.
God, it's too
that
plain.
great city
And-
which ruleth over the kings of the earth.
Is not America a feminine way to say it? Amerigo?
Con.
It's a woman.
Con.
You know?
Great whore.
It's a whore.
Who out here, if you're not playing by their rules, they come and sanction your ass.
Con.
You see, they come into your country trying to steal your shit. Then when you try to fight back against them, you say what? Oh, these guys are terrorists. They fighting back against us because we're trying to steal from you.
Yep.
Who is doing that besides America, man? Going all throughout the earth, stealing everybody else shit and trying to blame you for fighting to take it back.
Russia even said they don't want war.
Yeah.
They're making those nuclear weapons to protect themselves.
Yep.
North Korea, they said the same thing. They said they don't want war, but they got the nuclear weapon to protect them against who? America.
Yep.
America's the threat to the world.
America. Who else has military bases all throughout the earth besides America? I'm talking about
Embassies,
everywhere, man.
Embassies everywhere.
Yup, that's America, man.
Who
that's,
put sanctions on EU?
Yeah, that's
I
the
ain't-
What did it say? All the waters where the whores sitteth, those are the nations and the kindreds and the tongues. So they have all their bases.
everywhere,
America's spread
man.
everywhere. Man.
Everywhere, man.
That's why they
How
have
can you not
embassies,
see that this
you
is talking about America, man?
But now you got Russia standing up to defend those that are rebelling, man.
Ezekiel
know?
38.
And what did it say in that article? The new Cold War. In that EU
God.
article, it said that this is the new Cold War,
Which is Russia versus
Right.
America.
But-
like the
which
brother
is biblical
edified
prophecy.
me.
Yup.
What is gonna happen? Russia's gonna nuke America. It's gonna kick it
Just
off.
like the Greeks and the Romans.
Yep.
Con.
Go ahead, Ak. We'll go ahead and went on.
What a
First
poetic way
Corinthians.
to end it. Esau and Esau.
First
Yahweh made the
Corinthians,
best movie, bro.
Yeah.
And we got front row seats.
Yep.
Con.
hell of
through
a
that glass
front
in
row
that
seat
chariot.
right
Yeah,
here.
we're
Yeah,
literally
man,
right
it's
in the
gonna
middle
be
of the
awesome.
country, bro.
Right in the middle.
know, right?
Yeah. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 50.
Yep.
Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh, neither through corruption.
Go up one more verse, brother, where it says, "I tell you a mystery." Or is it one less?
So,
49, I think.
There goes Esau jogging right now. Look.
Behold, 51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed.
Right, we're not all gonna die in the guillotine,
Time.
right? But we will all be changed.
Time. Meaning our bodies, we're gonna shed this flesh, this weak flesh.
And I want to get this because the brother mentioned Mystery Babylon. We're revealing the truth about these mysteries. The Mystery Babylon is America and who are to be destroyed, and the mystery of death. Hey, we're not all gonna die. Esau ain't gonna succeed with that guillotine.
Time.
he gonna catch a few of us, but he ain't gonna get everybody.
He ain't gonna get everybody.
In a moment, in a twinkle of an eye, at the last trumpet, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be risen incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when the corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory.
Right? And that's good, brother.
Time.
Really, we won't die again. We'll never fear
Time.
death again.
Showing you who gets the victory, too.
Right.
The prophet, the elect.
We have the victory, bro. It's already
Shows-
sealed.
It's already
It's
written.
already
It's
sealed.
already written, bro.
Showing
Most
you,
already spoken.
and showing you the
We had
glory,
the victory
man.
in the womb.
I can't wait just to not have a fucking cold again, man.
Yeah.
My fucking back on
A
fire.
headache. Yeah,
You know what?
a backache.
I can't wait till we don't have to worry about fucking money
Exactly.
God,
Bills,
yeah.
man. That's
Yeah.
my damn. I'm tired of fucking paying bills.
or
man.
seeing our people destroyed, bro,
Yup.
for lack of knowledge. You know, it's a sad thing to see our people destroyed.
Time.
You know, because really, Jake is a
Time, you had
compassionate
you
people,
had a
bro. We're
warrior
compassionate
right there
people.
back in his-
And even though
Right, you know.
you see those 2/3, they're gonna die. You feel sorry for them, even though you know. But you know, hey, they gotta play their part though. That's their lot.
Time.
It'd be right in the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
Isaiah 45:17.
But really, that's why Yahushua, he didn't just die for the elect. He died for all of us.
Yeah, at the end of the day, man.